Good evening, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to my fellow laureates, and I'd like to thank the Lincoln Academy of Illinois for this special honor. I'm truly humbled and I will treasure it forever. And I want to thank my incredible husband, the Honorable William T. Newman, for being here, MC Antel, Jardy Ritz, and I want to give a special thank you to everyone who came up from Champaign, the sports department, the development department. Everyone is here to support me, and I can't thank you enough. Now, I want to show you something. You see this? This, as you know, is the Lincoln Penny. Now, this particular one happens to be dated 1958. You know, as I was sitting down and I was trying to figure out what was I going to say this evening, I took out a penny and I began to study it. Now, let me tell you what I learned and why. Financial considerations aside, the Lincoln penny is now my favorite form of U.S. currency. And while I now keep one as a reminder of who I am and where I came from. First, the Lincoln penny is money. And as you know, I am a businesswoman. On a penny, Mr. Lincoln is always facing to the right, which in a traditional linear timeline means he's forever facing forward and forever looking to the future. Today's penny is an amalgam of zinc and copper, but for 2 years during World War II, with copper in short supply, steel pennies were minted. Different makeup and a completely different color. But America's war effort never skipped a beat. The back of the penny has had 3 different designs, beginning in 1909. Of those 3, it was the first. The one on the back of the penny, I keep with me. That's my favorite. That's the one with the stalk of wheat on either side. Some collectors call it such pennies a Wheatie. And the Wheatie remains my favorite design because, just like the twin corn cobs of Marina Towers or the statue of Ceres, the goddess of grain, that sits atop the Chicago Board of Trade, it's the version of the Lincoln penny that reminds me of my Midwest roots and the values of my mother and father instilled in me as a young girl in Maywood. But my 2 favorite things about the Lincoln penny are the 2 things I hope you'll take home with you this evening. First, of all the changes over the years, 3 design elements have remained constant: Abraham Lincoln, the date, and the words of E pluribus unum. For many, one. And we seem to have lost sight of both halves of that wonderful phrase, both the many and the one. We are a land of many people, and a land of many opinions, many voices, many beliefs, many colors, and creeds. In fact, that may be our single greatest strength. Yet despite of all those manys, we remain one country, a country united in the belief that all men are created equal. So I urge all of you tonight to turn over the next Lincoln penny you come across and take a moment to read and think about the 3 Latin words at the very top of it, which leads me to my final point about the wonder of the Lincoln penny and the lessons inherent in it. Currently, there's discussion about discontinuing the penny, the argument being it now costs more to take one than it's worth as currency. But what about its worth as a reminder? A reminder to us that democracy is hard and takes plenty of sacrifice to do it right. That light should never be merely transactional, but something into which we're all expected to put in more than we take out. And above all, while most things in America have a price, there are a few that should never and forever remain priceless: freedom, the truth. and the right of every American, every last man and woman, to hold and speak his or her opinions, to pray to the God of his or her choice, and to love and be loved by whomever God sees fit to bring into their life. I can't thank you enough for this honor in this special evening. Thank you very much.